So tonight's stream is brought to you by the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. There's currently a 30 hours of gaming fundraiser going on, so please see the link in the description if you're catching the VOD. Okay. Here's what I need to do. I plan on going over to Genesis. Pick up some loot drops and stuff. But before I do that, I'm going to need to build a quick base. I'm doing this with my buddy Chris. And I don't want to progress too far ahead of him, so I want to just kind of keep this separate. Alright, I need crowd pots. There he is. Bro jogging. Make it as a jaybird. We got pretty hammered last time we played, so. Pardon me while I do some housekeeping. Just like this. Adrian, get the flask. Okay, so let's see. Where am I going to set up shop? There's another island. Another island right here. I think I'll set up that. So this be a, like I said, just a quick little run. You know what? Maybe I want the one all the way that's over all the way to the west or east there. So I pick our directions. Yeah. Okay, that's where I'll go. Like I said, I don't want to progress ahead of him, so I'm just gonna set up that base over there so that I can rejoin him at the at our base when he gets back online. So yeah, Leukemia Lymphoma Society. They finance a ton of blood cancer research, as well as provide counseling to survivors and patients and stuff like that. We should probably get some food. So if ever there was a worthy cause, because cancer sucks, blood cancer specifically. Again, if you're just catching this, this is the first VOD you've seen. I have stats boosted. We only really have 30 hours. So if you think in the context, that's like 30 days of 30 game days, right? So we definitely want to watch this as like a 150. We only have 30 game days, so I don't want to get back here. At 145. Oh, hey, look at that. Stamina. Okay, so what was that there? $140 spinal. Oh, buddy, we're gonna come back to that guy. We are totally coming back to that guy. He's all like super red too. It's crazy. Grab some stamina real quick. More ways than one. If I quit screwing around, I might actually get where I'm going. So, but yeah, there's this little island all the way up in the west. It already has houses built to be nice and, nice for a fast setup. I don't want to spend, like I said, I want to go over to Gen 2. Raid some loot drops. So that we have the equipment available to do bosses hopefully when we're ready. I could do loot drops around here, but it's so much slower. I mean, again, we technically only have 30 hours. I mean, honestly, we could probably, I'm sure they wouldn't hate the idea of a fundraiser going out longer than that. So, well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll play it till we're done. A lot of background noise going on there. Sorry about that. Okay. You go. Alright, how are we doing? So pretty much dead west from here. We will be where I want to be. I know there's little stuff like dilos and raptors on this island, but there's nothing too dangerous, so don't make it nice. This would actually probably be a pretty good staging ground for heading over to the volcano area here. Pretty much all I want to do is get some storage set up so that I can, so that as I transfer back and forth, I'll have a place to dump stuff. Again, I don't want to get too far ahead of this, so sort of where I'm sitting. But I do want to play. I do want to use these servers, and there's only just Fjordur and Gen 2, which are open to the public, by the way. If you can find them there, the link, the name for the servers is in the description. Feel free to jump on at your leisure. Like I said, stats are boosted and all that. Where is this house? Ah, here we are. Oh wow. We've got a ton of levels. Right, well. And speed. Yeah. We have very fast guy. Okay, looks like we're safe, so let's hop off here. Get the harvesting. see if we can find a nearby loot drop to do the transfer. Oops. I got no food. Too. That's not. You know, I'll just put it back. What that said? There we go. Probably march that there too. Yeah, so we got. There. Match in like so. That would have the spell while I'm building, or yeah. See how much of this gets cooked up. Probably not. Alright, so now we need a box. One of those. Spot the blueprints. Spot the stuff. Okay. That was fast enough. Maybe I have time to wait for food to cook. Hey. What else would I want here? Probably forge and smithy. There are some metal nodes around here somewhere. Played through. See if I can scope those out. Wait, that's what I should have put on the granite on. Wait. I'm gonna be pulling a bunch of stuff back. Well, hopefully I'll get a couple more levels. That sense boosted like ludicrously. Alright, let's... What's easy enough to grab? I should make real quick as a loadout mannequin. I got the materials. Slowest thing ever. Okay, there we go. Should be back to full speed now, or bullish speed. Don't want to run into raptors while I'm laid down, you know. Alright, so we're back to the base. Probably need hide for this forage. Yeah. Exactly. Alright, so hopefully do a little like that. Fortunately, it's got a boatload. Throwing a turn about. Should got just enough. Just barely. Basic dodo. Let's stick that set aside for later, because that's probably not going to happen. Alright, so it's metal.
Yeah.
These are PvE servers, by the way. Never did get into PvP. I wouldn't want to take the bare necessities over. I don't really see myself needing any of this. Even the cryopods. I only need one cryopod for the tripod. Oh, that's... Okay, so how are we looking for supply drops? Danger nobles and stuff over there, so that will be... Oh, you know what? The outpost might be perfect. As I recall, I don't think... I've been by this outpost a couple of times. I don't think I've seen it terribly dangerous, so... See what happens. Good job. Alright, let's take a look, yeah. It's gonna be pretty gravy. Hopefully. Should have put it back in. Oh, you know. Whatever. I'll figure it out when I get back. That is definitely something I'm gonna have to do though. So let's do jump out of this. Oh. Actually, it just occurred to me this might turn out bad. I haven't actually tested transferring servers yet, so hopefully everything works out. Apparently everything has worked out. I'm over. It is. Oh man, this is perfect. I'm gonna be able to get all the drops. I had left all that meat cooking and didn't even bother to grab it. Survive on berries for a minute. Grab that later. this. Okay. I've noticed with the raptors that if you land on top of the drop, oh, well, that's not bad. Ready-made shotgun. If you land on top of the drops, they usually can't hit you. Now there is an instance where if there's like an incline, if they're coming at you from uphill on that, you know, they would be able to reach it. But see that wiped out. Should probably set up a little outpost type deal here too. Sword. I doubt I'll have any use for that, but the blue jumps would be great for fighter suit. I really would have liked to clustered in Lost Island as well. That way, if we could go into Cinema Crops. It says I have level ups. I'll take a quick look now. This is a pretty peaceful area. Oh, wait, as I get back here. I do not. Apparently I'm just gaining experience at a ridiculous rate, maybe? I don't know. Oh, Thyla Saddle. Oh, that's awesome. That's nice. Really good Thyla Saddle. Motor Breakfast over here and came up some Ark battles. He's never actually even used a textbook before. So, do a little bit of training involved there. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. God, I love this map so much for its loot. I don't mind the missions per se. I think especially if you're in single player, they're pretty cool. I could just, in my opinion, anyway, they didn't go over very well with the community in general, but the missions on single player are pretty awesome because a lot of the more difficult stuff is, you know, the stuff that you would need more people for, and it's just automatically completed, so you don't have to worry about it. When you're on a server, though, unless you have like a really good group, it gets to be very, very tricky. Even at the lower end stuff, and that goes the same for Gen 1 as well, Genesis 1. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm back in. It's just extremely bright for some reason. Hopefully YouTube is darkening this down a little bit so that it actually looks decent. I'm sure there's also a more efficient way to farm these drops. I just pretty much circle around until I find what I'm looking for. I see one up here, rather. I think it's because it's sunrise, that's why the lighting is so bright. It's pretty early in the morning. And we're going into this. Let's check back here. Oh, still. It'll all work out. It'll all work out. Like I said, YouTube hopefully will be darkening this, so. Hey, there we go. Three hours later. Where's the next one? Yeah, I don't know how this is for content. I know the streams are typically your more tedious tasks, like I'm doing now, where you just basically run around and collect drops, or you're farming, or what have you. All right, I'll take gas balls. Those would be good for hazard suits. You know, that actually occurred to me that we need hazard suits to get rock boots in Fjordur, and I have no idea where to get the. I have no idea where to get the gas balls. And I think we're going to need quite a bit more than 100. Figured out. I will figure it out. I have a, this mic is picking up everything, but I have a 2-year-old, he's nonverbal. He's pretty noisy with his dollars. Dangerous. Here we go. Power theory. Yeah, I don't know about all that. We'll see. But a ready-made shotgun, that's not too shabby. I mean, obviously it's like primitive, but at any rate, if you are hearing about this for the first time, I am participating in the 30 hours of gaming through the course of September for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Please check the description for a link to donate via my Facebook fundraiser. Or go and donate to them yourselves. I honestly don't have any skin in the game. I'm not getting any sort of credit for whatever. So it really, you want to go ahead and head right on over to their website and donate. By all means, help yourself. Again, that's the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. I should have, I should go ahead and put that link in the description as well for their website. But that's the thing too. Like, I'm always super paranoid when I'm cruising around for drops, that I'll have just passed one that's spawned. So I'm always like looking around. The metaphorical head on a swivel. I don't know how much that actually does for you, but. You guys got any tips or tricks? Leave a comment if you're watching this later, or feel free to speak up in chat now. Again, this is just to this stream and well, this course of streaming is to raise awareness for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. Uh, so any interaction, like leaving a comment or chatting, is going to do a little bit to the algorithm to bring more people here, to raise more awareness. You know, if anything, you know, just like the stream. A like is free. Ah, there we are. I sort of wonder if a Maywing would be faster. I think that it wouldn't. It might be like, you know, miles per hour or kilometers per hour faster. Oh. The added complexity of managing the height and all that. I'm not. I guess I'm okay with the Maywing. I mean, pretty good. I wouldn't say amazing though. So I think that trying to manage my altitude will probably be more of a detriment than doing something like the tech suit thing. Yeah, sure, I'll take battery, but ooh, tech canteen. Love it. Oh, I didn't bring a canteen or anything over either. Another mega schlong, so. And it's raining, so all the better. Actually, you know what? It's gonna take a fast second for some proper slam this guy. Hello? Are you serious? It rained for like 3 seconds. That's funny. We'll get this level again off my screen. Alright, so. Oh. I might actually have to land down here to do it. Carno was like, no, I don't think I want to mess with you at all. Strange to me to pacifist Carno. Yeah, I love these colors, man. Love the colors. So. I love this game so much. I hope they don't screw up Ark 2. I really don't want them to screw up Ark 2. Ark 1 evolved into such an enormous, crazy thing. Or Ark 1, yeah. Ark 1 evolved into such an enormous, crazy thing, that's what I was saying. I would just, it would be a terrible, terrible thing. It screwed up Ark 2. I guess it's gonna have Souls-like combat, and dinos are actually gonna have sort of perception, so you can sneak around. And you know, I guess that all sounds fine to me. It really depends on how it's implemented. So we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Oh, hey, there we go. There's another one over there too that's in the purple. Some of these drops can get pretty dicey, a little bit dangerous. Ordinarily, when playing with friends and family, we usually have the dino levels at around 300 for a wild. In a situation like that, especially if you haven't leveled yet, which by the time we get to this map, we've gone through all the ascensions, so that's not usually a problem. But in other playthroughs where I've started here, okay, so perfect plot, whatever. In other playthroughs where I've started here, a fresh character in a situation like that is, a Thyla or a Dire Wolf will rip you to pieces. If I line this up right. Not bad drop so far. Nothing terribly amazing. Oh, that Thyla setting is pretty awesome. So definitely gonna have to go over here on 10 Thylas. It's like a primo caving creature, although we do, saw they have that Androsupus there. Oh, come back here, level 16. Yeah. Oh. Yes, sir, may I have another? I need to find a way to purge those. Metric dogs. Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh man, look at that drill. Yeah, I don't want to really haul around crystal. I'll take the element, although I'll have to keep it sealed. I don't really have a means of transferring that. Let's start over. Hey, there we go. I really love what everybody would really love is a nice ascended shotgun and Rex saddle blueprint. We'll see what happens. Gold content, yeah. Rex saddle, man. Yeah. Whatever. It's the thing we have. We don't have to use it. We have it. We don't have to use it. Now just see what happens. Alright, so what are we looking at here? Nothing in the foreseeable future. So meander on over here. Oh, there's one. Meander on over here. Pardon me. I'll probably be streaming a lot over the next couple weeks. So please do feel free to drop by. The idea being that, what is that? So it's a horse. Oh, wow, look at that horse. Holy smokes. The idea being that I have only 6 hours to this challenge. That's a level 12 horse. Never mind. No good to me. And I need something like 30. So I'm going to try to crank it all out in the next couple weeks. And I will have a better microphone moving forward. I have it. It's invisible right now. It's not set up. But I plan on having that done probably, maybe even tonight. I mean, might be tomorrow. We'll see. It's a loose thing. We're gonna figure it out as we go. Snow owls too. We could tame some daedons. Well, we probably should tame both snow owls and daedons. Oh, gotchas. I'm sure there's gotchas over there. Maybe are gotchas even. A nice little resource farm going. Yeah, we'll see how it works. Stuff to look forward to. I got 24 more hours. So, right now. How are you? Not terrible. I would probably go for something. The next level on this is 150, so I'd probably go for that just to get one, and then we can go try to find the higher level ones, or not. You know, Quetzals. I mean, they're great birds. Don't get me wrong. Like I like Quetzals. I just find that I don't use them a lot unless it's as like a taming thing, you know, like you pick something up, drop it in a tamer. So I guess it's not terribly essential. Gander around. Oh, maybe that. What are you? Level 40. If you have a suggestion for something that you would enjoy watching and streaming, by all means, please help yourself, and um, I'll leave it out. Text stairs just because, why not? And I will do my best to accommodate. Once again, this is part of the 30 hours of streaming fundraiser for, well, 30 hours of gaming, really. It's not even streaming, essentially. But 30 hours of gaming for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. They are a group that's dedicated to researching, hopefully at one day annihilating blood cancers. Providing support for those affected by them. Hey there, side of the mountain. Again, for the fundraiser, you can find the link in the description to my Facebook fundraiser for Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Otherwise, feel free to head and right on over to their website and toss them a few bucks if you can. Otherwise, any support that you show the stream will go a long way to help that as well, as it will raise awareness and it is 44. Okay. Nope. And again, should you feel yourself wanting to find a server to play on, it's super boosted rates. And I don't know if you're familiar with the concept of pre-nerf, but dinosaurs were nerfed in 2016, 2017. They used to be a lot stronger. But Wildcard went through and said, these guys are way too tough for the content that we have planned, so we need to nerf them down a little bit to increase the challenge factor. Um, if you care to play, the details are right here on the screen. FamilyXera, 30-day, Gen 2. I'll probably keep the server up to the end of October. And yeah, so it's another 6 weeks or so. Give you a chance to get on, have some fun. Like I said, things are boosted, so I do, you probably move pretty quickly. Otherwise, if you just want to watch, let me know what you want to see, and I will do my best to accommodate, especially when I get a buddy in. And again, the maps are Gen 2 and Fjordur. Fjordur being the latest hotness. Gen 2 being an absolute loot pinata. Although that hasn't been exceptionally visible so far. It'll be good though. It'll be good. I'll probably do some running around off camera too. I mean, since I'm here, might as well. A little more elements. Sure, why not? Anything I can't live without around here? Crazy colored argent, yeah. Let's see, did I just come from there? I feel like I just came from that way. So you know what? We'll go this way. Even if I'm wrong. It'll be alright. It will be alright. Oh no, you know what? Now I remember going all the way across there. You know what? Put up the middle row. I haven't done that yet. But yeah, I do intend to fully stream my 30 hours. Definitely want to make that visible. Like I said, I will do probably some off-stream work on, just running around here getting new drops. Try to stop if I get anything super, super notable. That way, I can show it off in the next stream. Ooh, look at that. Ginger kitty. Level 16, so you're not that dangerous. But I have 0 defenses. I got a text it. That is it. Oh, hey there. That is exactly not what I wanted to do. Alright, so... Another pilot saddle. Oh. Touch. And I'm hemorrhaging. Alright, so. Thankfully, that was just a little guy. Just a little guy. Could have been a 150. It may have made a bigger dent, I guess. I don't know. I don't even think that the 150 would have hurt me too much. I have like 700 health. Yeah, again, stats are incredibly boosted. I mean, health gets a little bit. I think it's like 2 times oxygen. It's like 4 times or 3 times or something. The biggest increase was to weight because honestly, that's like a non-combat thing unless you're weighed down, of course. But you know, it's kind of sucks trying to build when you have like the vanilla weight. So you know, and again, this is only supposed to be for 30 hours. And to put that into context, 100 at one in-game day, like one total day from dawn to dawn, is 1 hour. So you know, that's not a terrible amount of time to get stuff done. So ergo the boosted stats, and these are quasi-temporary servers. Again, feel free to come and play. Just understand that I'll probably not be renewing them after October. So October, you know, Halloween will probably be the last day it's open. Or the day of, rather. So it is. But you can have a lot of fun at that time with these raids, you know, and that's actually one of the biggest arguments for the more vanilla raids is it increases your playtime, which isn't. I don't know if that's the best way to phrase it. Increases your playtime probably isn't the best way. So it does definitely increase the time you spend playing. So it's not inaccurate, but with the, you know, if you jump onto a server like this, it's fairly temporary. There are no mods. I wanted to keep this Epic Game Store and Stadia compatible. And obviously with Epic Game Store and Stadia, we cannot use mods. So I'm definitely a fan of playing with mods when I'm using my Steam version, but well, as I am now. This is not Stadia. Stadia, that's a lot of stuff. I already grabbed some, so why not grab some more? Yeah, no use for that. Whoa, what was that? Raptors, I think. No, dive up. Ducked out just in time then. But yeah, so I do occasionally play out Stadia. And I really like. I mean, I like Ark on any platform, but you know what? Seems like we got some low-hanging fruit over here, so let's just meander in this early direction. Yeah, I guess that's. Yeah, sure. I'll advertise Stadia too. If you don't have a gaming PC, but you definitely wanna, you wanna play Ark, and maybe you don't want to play Stadia will run on just about any device imaginable. Tablets and all that. All the running of the game is actually done in one of Google's cloud servers, and they stream it to your device, and they're in all kinds of countries. So you'll have to check their availability. But Stadia in general is just a really good product. I love Stadia. Really, very, very convenient if you have like a low power machine. Like this is an Arc machine. I've got a 2070 RTX 2070. Obviously, it's not the best. Nobody roast me for that, but it's respectable. It's super respectable. But at the same time, I don't always have a gaming machine on me. And it's really nice when, nice when that's the case, and I can just, pop on Stadia. I really, whatever. Okay, sure. So yeah. How are we doing? Hey, look at that, more. Should start jumping from side to side more often. Ordinarily, I just stay on that one side, but honestly, it wouldn't kill me to be over here as well. They seem to be doing that would give time for the other side to respawn, and it's not that far of traversal. It's probably less time this way, that way we just spend so much time, hunting them down. This side might actually be better altogether. Looks like I have more visibility. That tech maintain's awesome, though. I'm stoked about that. I hope I get another one so I get Chris one. Okay, so... I guess that also leaves the question of where I'm going to tame Rexes, because obviously, like, you can get them under here. But there seem to be a whole bunch of Rexes on Fjordur as well. I guess I'm apathetic on the matter. I just don't know which would be more fun to watch. Like, I love taming in Gen 2, because with the tech suit, taming is so much easier. Well, specifically in this situation where you're not, like, picking something up and dropping it in a box. Otherwise, it's par for the course. Yeah, purple. I'll check his level here in a second. Yeah, I got nothing for any of this. Alright, so let's check you. Alright, so let's check you. 72. Megatherium. I don't think I'm going to be bent on our Megatherium versus, because I do want to take Megatheriums through the Broodmother. I'd like to at least get through the Broodmother, to be honest. Like, there's some pretty crazy dungeons and stuff in the way. But I think that's probably a pretty worthy goal for 30 hours. I don't know, we'll see. That 140 is fine. I know where he is. I got his number. If I tamed him and picked up a female Spino somewhere, it probably wouldn't be too terrible. And then the breeding settings are set up insane as well. So you could have an army of Spinos in no time at all. And then it's just finding a Yudi. A couple of Shadow Maids would be cool too for their buff. But I think it's just movement speed and something else that they buff. I don't think it's essential. Or a Shadow Maid army for the Broodmother. That could work. I don't know. So much potential. So much potential. We'll just have to see what happens. Collaborate with Chris and we'll get it figured out. Oh, you know what? Long necks would be great. This long neck rifle. Or two. Preferably two. What time we're looking at here? It is 8 o'clock. Shade after 8 o'clock in the game. I think they're going to disappear around midnight, so we've got about 4 in-game hours, which is... I had absolutely no idea. Probably 10 minutes or something. It's not a terribly long time. So 24... 24 hours is real life. Probably talking a shade over 2 minutes. Would that be right? Shade over 2 minutes per hour. But yeah, okay. It's right around correct. I don't even know if that's saddle what Mega lost for. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. It's the thing we have, we don't have to use it. Don't have to use it. Mega losses. That seems like something. So I don't know if you're here, you've probably heard of Flinger Fu. He's a relatively big Ark YouTuber. But he's doing a series right now called The Underdogs, where he teams like obviously there's a whole bunch of like best in slot stuff that you can tame to accomplish different goals, right? For caving, you want like a Baryonyx or a Thylacoleo, or I've done them on Sabers and Wolves with a lot of success. Of course, with my stats, that's that may be the case. The pre-nerf stats, they have like a lot better than vanilla. Oh hey, 400. That's pretty good. I'll take that. I'll take this too. And, okay. You know what? Let's grab some paper. Anyway, Underdogs. So he's doing a series called Underdogs, and he's like caving with a turtle and taming. He tames a lot of useless stuff anyway. I don't know. Parasaurs have a purpose. I just can't manage it. I can't manage to see what it is. But so like caving with a turtle. Just imagine, right? Like they have a boatload of health. They don't do a ton of damage. I didn't see the episode, to be honest, so I need to go watch that to see how it actually turned out. But knowing Flinger, it's probably one of those, it'll work, but probably not amazingly sort of situations.
That my little minion.
That is a very...
Yeah, check him.
That is...
As you can see, my minions are quite powerful.
The Silas saddle. That's pretty good for those. Just for a Oh, sorry. Here we go. Yeah. I am going to go ahead and mute real fast and give that a second to blow over. Okay, I think we're in the clear. All right. Oh,
Who's up for a bit of exploring?
I think we might be all dropped out for the moment. We got a couple minutes in game. I might be able to luck out and find something. For day one, this. A new team does this, honestly. So at some point we'll probably do that. I need to grab a couple of moss chops and freed him up and help and... Well, that would be for... Oh, what if I could make that? Can I make it?
Look at that bar.
It's questionable. Maybe. Maybe. 23, so 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. Indeed. Oh, there's 2 there, too. Nice. Oh, wow. I bet I could get both. They're pretty close to one another. I don't run into too much trouble over here. Be able to do it. I gotta keep payments. Stop staring at the locals. Come on, we're on a time schedule here. There could be a long neck blueprint right here. Sure, I'll take the meat. Yeah, this is useless draft. Alright. So let's get over here. How are we looking? Probably, I don't know, about another minute, maybe. A little less. Well, we're right here. They shouldn't to get here and have it disappear, you know? Some rough locals, looks like. Alright, get it. Oh. Wasn't bad at all. Oh, this is just an ink. This stagger was really looking. That and the snow owl. Of course, I don't have anything to tame right now, but I'm always interested in seeing wolves. Thank you. 120. There we go. The ship is in warp. All drops have disappeared. Alright, so let me get over here to a safer area. Go ahead and grab the stuff that I need for a couple storage containers. Start dumping off some of this. See if I can find a nice place to dump all this stuff. You know what, I think I like the idea of using this tower thing over here by the transmitter. Transmitter's right there. I think that's what we'll do. Get there someday. Or not transmitter, excuse me, the mission hub. Transmitter mission hub. So DS. A lot. Alright, so put some wishes. Alright, I have a booth. Mission booth. There's another raptor. There we are. Details. Alright. This probably can make a bed real fast too. I can always spawn right next to. Probably looking at resources. Wonderful. 7 of these guys. I don't think I'll need 7, but better to have it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Give it some time to populate in. I guess that's the cool thing about coming over here, pretty much. Pretty much with an empty inventory is that everything will go through.
Daddy,
They're so good. Yes, Ross.
there's something wrong with my computer.
Um,
Oh, the thing in here is glitching.
all right, so if you move it to the other screen, can you start your video?
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's not your computer, so please stop smacking it on the desk. Please stop smacking it on the desk.
That's the only way I can move.
Look, I'm sorry. There's something in the game that's preventing you from moving. Stop smacking it on the desk. If you do it again, I'm going to send you to bed. Okay?
It's because I don't have this top thing. Or maybe my hands are a little sticky.
I'm sorry, buddy. I don't understand why. So why don't you click in that window? Like, click right now. All right, now try to move yourself. All right, you can move, but you can't change your view. Try restarting it.
I'll have to do the tap thing if I have to get.
Yeah, it's not a problem with your computer, pal. It's a problem with the game. Sorry.
Alright.
Let's see here. Why did I pick up the glass ceilings? Probably in a hasty retreat of some kind. Oh gosh, I'm gonna beat this kid. Ross, please stop hitting the desk with your mouse.
That's the only way I can move my mouse, okay? There's no
All
other
right,
way.
please go ahead and restart your computer. Then. All right, so probably looking. Look at this text writer over here being all exactly what I need. 76, 25 missions. That will be possible one day. I don't remember exactly how many maximum missions there are. That will be possible one day, but not today, fortunately. I need to kill something for a little bit of hide.
Daddy,
Dialogue. Yes, Ross?
I still glitching and stuff.
Alright, I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
Yes,
Did you restart your computer?
Yeah.
That fast? Oh. I don't know what to tell you then, pal. Maybe it's because you're banging it against the desk.
Oh. It's probably because my hand is sticky and the mouse is not clean, or it's because I don't have that.
There we go. Oh, I hope I didn't. I probably just screwed up. So foundation. That will do. What? All right. Good. I'm good. Good. Everything's good. Let's do something schedule. I said down there. Yeah, that's not good to think about. Then get back to loot hunting here. Alright, now. This is mostly junk, but let's start with it. Ooh, red. I don't remember what that is. I don't really think. I'm not going to the space biome and get torn up by void worms just yet, anyway. Void Worm could be fun. Obviously not in a PvE environment, but whatever, man. I was like the idea of them. Just unfortunate that they pretty much made him useless. Oh, there's guys here. GX. Okay. Alright. Anyway, so yeah, void worms. They're not too terrible to tame. At least when you have enhanced rates. I can only imagine how people do that stuff with like one times taming. Like it just seems like it would be such a pain in the neck. Even like taming horses, you know, you go through like a billion carrots, and okay, you go through so many carrots, and it takes forever. And you lose a ton of effectiveness. I don't know. Oh, I think I need to get serious about horses. We can use those to knock things out. I wouldn't even have to worry too much about wouldn't have to worry too much about a long neck. I need a cryo fridge is what I need actually. Because hello, Dallo. Crystal spyglass. None of this is any good. I said none of this is any good. You? Alright. Yeah, I can't wait to get that. There's so much stuff coming across the microphone that I don't want to. I cannot wait to get that new microphone installed. It should definitely, or not installed, but configured. That should definitely cut down on a lot of the, probably the garbage that can be heard. Moving right along. Red beans, red beans. Red beans. Yeah, my son was playing Roblox. He loves him some Roblox. I'd say probably between between the kids, like we probably with the kids we probably get 30 hours of gaming in a weekend. Of course, I mean I don't manage to get more than a couple, but they crank them in, especially my son. He was upstairs pretty much all day today. Playing Roblox. Which is fine. I know. I think it's probably one of the more wholesome games to play. You leave me alone there. Brontosaurus wannabe. Spinal settle. I'll take that. I think that's some junk I need to drop. Let's weigh it down. Where are we at? Alright, so we have spent one full day farming these jobs. I want to go this way, never mind. Alright, so this stream is for the 30 hours of gaming challenge for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society fundraiser. Please find the link in the description to donate to the fundraiser for my Facebook page. Also, if you care to, you can just actually go to their website and donate. Leukemia Lymphoma Society is dedicated to, I'm paraphrasing there, they have a proper mission statement, but They are dedicated to supporting patients and survivors and those affected by blood cancers, as well as research and development into one day obliterating, hopefully. Can you imagine one day we are just going to wake up and there's going to be a newscast and they're going to say something like, such and such scientist found a cure for cancer. I don't know how practical that is because there's so many different kinds, but like, it's gonna happen. They're gonna find a cure. Like it affects way too many people for them not to. You know, like it's just a matter of time and getting through the complexity. There's probably easy ones to reach over there. I'm not expecting through. I'll switch over to the other side. But right. As I was saying, yeah. So cancer, cancers are they're so numerous and complex. There's like, a trillion of every kind. Not literally, of course. I'm not a medical professional, by the way, but there's so many, and the probability that we could just kind of cure them all in one fell swoop is impractical. But man, wouldn't that be something? Like, this is an age to be alive, right? Like this is an amazing time to be alive. I would want to be alive at any other time in human history, in the past anyway. Um, just the marvels that we create as people. Um, I honestly think that we can cure it. It's gotta be a priority, and it's gotta be funding, and that's a karma. There's got to be the funding for it, and that's where fundraisers like this come in. Yeah, obviously, there's a lot. Oh, hey, Rick said there's a lot more in like the private sector for, or the corporate sector, like businesses donating and all that to this sort of cause as well. But um, yeah, every little bit's gonna go a long way to help out. They're you know just like I said, just imagine that newscast. Maybe I'm a dreamer. I like to think that. Hope is a powerful thing. Maybe I'll just record while I'm doing uh, these drops when I'm not streaming. Then I'll just upload the videos of all the stuff that I get. Yeah, there's a pack of raptors right here, but I think we are going to be totally safe. Let's go ahead and test my luck. Look at this garbage. Alright, so last thing, and I'm going to do a fast jump. I'll probably get bit. I don't think they got me. Oh, yeah, okay. As we were. Let's see what's going around the front. Well, let's probably check this side too. Right about that time. Okay, so let's round this corner, take a look up the alley. Nothing terribly promising. So I always gotta see just a little bit further. I just look a little bit. Yeah, it's addict mentality. If I just look a little bit further, I will see a drop. I say addict mentality, but man, That's the way it is until it isn't. You do look a little further, and you do find that drop. Alright, let's just go this way here. When we get to that mountain, I'll do like a little lefty. Still gonna stick with that plan because there might be a more another one to grab here that would be just as easy, and I hate to have to double back. In a stream where I've spent 80% of the time double backing. Doubling back, double back. I don't know, whatever. Don't judge me. You don't know me. I'll say what I want. No, there still might be more that way. But I'm reasonably confident that this is the path. Chat down on some berries here when I get to this next one. Get my food back up. That's the cool thing with the tech suit too, is you're not, the amount of stamina that you use is minimal, so the amount of food that you burn is minimal. Goes to make you a maximal animal. I cannot believe that I flopped that badly. Come on, get down here. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Thank you, saddle. I'll take that. And that's gas. I'll take that as well. Honestly, the stuff is babos. Signs I probably could have used for teaming something, but not terribly excited about it. Sixth landing. Alright. Oh, oil. That's good. I sort of need that. Day on saddle. I'll take that too. Alright, yeah, that's not bad. There's a little bit of resources here. A little bit of resources. Excuse me. Yeah, my friend Chris, he hasn't played on much more than the island. So, I don't know, it might even be fun to take him into, like, Rockwell's lair and, tame, like, an R Reaper. Even a low-level one, it would just be, cool to show him that, for him to get that experience. Reapers are some of the most fun to tame, in my opinion. Pain in the neck, yeah, but also very fun. I don't need a raft in that way now. Actually, that might be cool to set up like a raft on the out in the middle of the water, right there in the CZ zone. Use that as a little base of operations. Take some more gas, sure, why not? Really chest. Healing suits are stupid important. You know, so much of the stuff that you gotta tame is passive tame, and healing suit just helps you sneak right up on it. So if you haven't, please do like this stream, or like the, if you're watching the video after the fact, please go ahead and like that so that we can raise awareness. You'll notice from my upload history on YouTube that I don't do a terrible amount of that, so I don't, oh, someone's saying this. Yeah, I guess I'll take that too. I don't do a terrible amount of uploading, so I'm not terribly invested in YouTube. Not a YouTuber per se. But definitely, oh, hey there, Smalls. Definitely raising awareness for this particular cause is very important to me. So, even if you just tell a friend, Leukemia and Lymphoma Society are having a fundraiser. Sort of pass the word along. Not everybody has money right now, and other times are tough, generally speaking. But not everybody's in that situation. If you happen to pass the word along to somebody that they can go ahead and help out with that, that'd be phenomenal. You'd be doing your part. Greatly appreciated. And again, all donations can be done directly via their website. I have absolutely no preference. I am here for the cause. So, this is actually a really good place to get horses. I'm not here for horses. Not here for horses. Today is a loot day. We'll have a taming day pretty soon. We can tame all the things. Let's get this guy, then we'll get the one over to the right there. Hunting down red drops to cure blood diseases. Blood cancer. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? That could actually be a really good idea for some food. Dangerous right there. What do you need to eat? I think we're pretty safe. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Okay. See how far that gets us. Amazing survival games making me eat. Alright, what was this? This was... Okay. The other one is over here somewhere. Yep, there she is. Ah, that was... What on earth is going on here? There we go. Trash. All trash. Stop it, I was wrong. But I've definitely had it where you're like, I'm like going through to get a drop, and there's like a Rex right there. I hear thump, thump, thump. You're trying to grab the loot before the Rex gets to you. Ooh, there's two over here. Yeah. Nice, there was a third around this corner, too. Hello, owls. Dr. Octotexant. Ah, you know, it never occurred to me how good of a base spot this probably is right here. The only problem I see with it, the only problem I see with most of the spots in this map is there. I have no interest in a manta. Yeah, so sure one. I didn't really should be trying to do another server via these beacons. The only, let's see, what was I saying? Oh yeah. The only problem I have with base locations on this map is that they're everything is sort of, it's like super spread out, right? Like the um, like you want to be close to the space biome, you want to be close to Rockwell, you want to be close to certain resources. Honestly, the Rockwell side, which would be the left side of the map after that big divide. The middle is the space biome. If you're not familiar with this map, the middle is the space biome, and then the left side is Rockwell. That's actually probably the best place. You get some place near where you can go through and get to the space biome, and I don't even know how you guys do it on official servers. Every PvE official server I get on is like killer hell. But to that point, I don't need that. No, that just wastes me down. Yeah, so it's killer hell, and couldn't imagine trying to find a base location in any map. But I don't know, maybe something like Ragnarok. A map that is just really good, but older. Yeah, maybe that would. Maybe that would be a nice experience, because like I'm sure that there's still quite a few people that play on Ragnarok, but the mainstream of people right now, I think, are playing on Fjordur. And I don't know if they're going back to, you know, tick their bases on Ragnarok, or if they're just letting them expire and then moving on to like Fjordur or stuff like that. I don't know. It'd be an interesting thing to see. I should go check that out. Maybe that's what I'll do, is just hop from official server to official server and gauge that at some point. Yeah, I've been playing this game since um, the Friday after it released to early access. I don't remember if they've released to early access that day, but on Steam. But I saw the game, well, the trailer, man. The trailer had me hooked, honestly. It was all about the trailer. But anyway, so that's, we're over 7 years now. That was June or something of 2015. And it's amazing that you can still buy modern graphics cards that can't run this game at 60 frames per second. Like actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't know that that's true. I suspect heavily that an RTX 3050 probably wouldn't be able to run this game at 60 frames per second with any kind of decent settings. And certainly not record or stream it. So yeah, like I said, 7 years old. If you to put that into context, I think Skyrim was only, when did that come out? 2012 or something? You know, so only 3 years older. And like that thing runs on everything. I'm just waiting for them to release it to like the Google Play Store, you know? It's like they totally could at this point. If you think about computers back then, I think if you had a computer with 4 gigs of RAM, you know, and obviously 8 graphics card, could run Skyrim. And I'm reasonably sure that most modern phones sold now, you know, have that much. Obviously, there's the issue of porting it to like, you know, the porting issue, but I honestly think that it can't be that bad. I, they just came out with a special edition, so obviously the code's still fresh enough. And it's still fairly compatible. Whereas if you go to play a game like Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, I really liked that game, but man, when it came out, I did not have a computer that could run it. Well, anyway, I mean, I played it a little bit. I think I actually beat it, but it wasn't a great experience. Um, is that like a turquoise or teal trike? It's cool. Anyway, um, I couldn't run it. So now, but now if I go to install it nowadays, like every all of my equipment is too modern, or the drivers just don't support, you know, the different things that they need to in order for that to work. So yeah, I'm not good with flamethrower. I might do a fuzzy, who knows. Um, anyway, yeah, solid game, really good game. Can't play it. So unfortunate. But, you know, that's the way it goes. Gotta roll with the punches. I'd like to, you know, and it's really unfortunate. Let's see. Uh, that came out. I think that Windows 7 had just released. I wonder if Steam on Windows 7 is still, because I could probably throw together an old system. You know what I mean? And have like Windows 7. Pretty sure I still have a disk to install that. Well, no, I'm thinking, you know? I don't know, I have to check Steam support for Windows 7. Because they definitely ended Windows XP. And for good reason. Like, you shouldn't be using Windows XP now. Like, it was a great operating system at the time. Arguably, it still is. It's just not secure, you know? You gotta keep your OS up to date. The same thing for Windows 7, obviously. And that's just, it's an offline chain, you know, install what you gotta install and have the Ethernet cable. Metaphorically. Friends, don't let friends cut Ethernet, right? Or Ethernet cables. But, yeah. I think we're getting pretty dropped out over on this side, yeah? Hey, whoa. Save myself a tenth of a second here and go this way. Yeah, having those Thyla saddles, we've got to tame Thylas. They are great caving creatures. So the problem on Fjordur is the caving creatures, like a lot of the caves have those motifs in them. So like if you're not, yeah, should be safe from those guys. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't know what good will do behind Megalosaurus, sure. I've already got some of those, I'll get one too. Haha, scorpions. Losers. Try growing some vertebrae on the inside. No, anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, so Desmodus. Like, really cool creature. Super annoying that they're in, like, the artifact caves. And you pretty much have to run those with, like, an Androsukis or something. Or at least to an extent. To a point. I don't think that, in the caves that I'm aware that they're in, I think they're more towards the entrance than most of them. Phylos are just generally better for caves for their climbing and all that too, anyway. So, I should say something controversial. Maybe somebody's meandered into the stream and I can set them alight. Phylos suck. They're terrible dinosaurs. Flip it, save it. It'll go viral. Yeah, the Desmodus. Yeah, well, that's the other thing too. You can always just run the caves with Desmodus. They're uniquely able. Like I have cave flying enabled here, but I wouldn't take like an RG or a Pteranodon or something into a cave. That just seems that would just cheapen the experience. The same reason I would probably wouldn't take a Desmodus. I'd probably take one, but not ride it. Like have it in a cryopod. That's something I need to loot too, is a cryo fridge. I will not be able to create one until we kill a boss. Get the device that you use to do such things. Tech replicator. Hey Ross.
I might need to each concept somewhere else since I'm somewhere else and this is already asleep.
Oh yeah, you'll have to, won't you?
I just really wanted to like this video whatever. I'm not to wait until the next day. I'm trying to see someone. Maybe it was because this is off mostly.
That's for your headphones, buddy.
Well, how did I just decided not to tell you and just put the cover back on and it kept on a few times on the.
It can be tricky. You can learn to do it. It just takes practice. I'd like for you to start using your new headphones. I know that you don't want to, but I think you might enjoy them. And the pad doesn't come off on those, or it doesn't come off as easily.
Okay. But how am I supposed to power them? How am I supposed to?
No, those aren't your new headphones, buddy. Those are old headphones that you don't need anymore. Lost where I am.
Able to use my new headphones?
Yes, not right now because I'll need to plug them in, but when I'm done streaming, I can rather do that.
So do you think I might need a new mouse?
I agree. I think you do. I've got a keyboard and mouse up there that I will also plug in when I plug in the new headphones.
Like right now, tonight?
No, well, tonight, not right now. Be quiet, okay? Because Bishop's sleeping.
Well,
I'll grab this one and swing around. What's up? Never mind. Sorry, what? When I'm done with streaming. Right now I'm streaming. Yes. Oh, Carno. Carno's being tech and Segos. It's not too sharp of a move. Oh yeah, tech foundation. Let's go. Sure, why not? I'll take those 2 years. Get out of here before I get closer. So, you remember what I was saying about the Rex? He's not far. Or he's far away. You having fun? Ross, please stop. You're being disruptive. Alright, this is all. Oh, that.
This place is third. Anytime the people are.
I know. Well, there's probably nobody watching them. But hopefully somebody will be watching after I'm done. Stop.
You are not.
Listen, where do you want to? Listen, let's talk about where you want
Please
to.
don't delete the gun thing.
Well, I'm not going to do the damn thing. I'm streaming, so it's live. Let's talk about where you want to sleep tonight. Do you want to sleep with mommy?
No, but all the downstairs places are all covered.
Oh, okay.
The only place you and I can, the only place I can sleep is in mommy and your bedroom and my bedroom. I'll mostly sleep in mommy and your bedroom, and you'll mostly have there's
Okay, that sounds fine. That sounds fine. So why don't you go ahead and meander on to bed or something? It is after midnight, buddy. You need to go to bed. Go to bed.
So you're
Not right now. But, I'm sorry, what? It's after midnight. Listen, I'll take care. Listen, I will take care of your computer tonight. Just. Chris is gonna wake up the 2-year-old. Oh, it's. I think the beams take a moment to render too, so I probably shouldn't be looking around so fast. It's probably some sort of optimization they made just to mess with me. Alright, so let's go back, let's go back. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Switch sides again. Oh, there's no. Oh, and that one. We're going to need. Well, that's essentially. I mean, they obviously use the harpoon launcher, but. So we're looking at it is 6 o'clock in the evening, almost 7. All the ways to midnight. One leaf to pick at midnight. So I'll grab that. That's for gas mask. So another drop over there. Ooh, up a carnio. It could be a problem. Oh, Rex. Oh, please, let me get... Oh, garbage. What level are you, pal? 108. I had an alpha boosted, man. Let's take a second right here to sort out some, maybe much shops. Remind me, I'm just gonna share your platform for a minute. Okay, so let's ditch this, ditch that. I like the idea of having tech foundations. I don't know why I do. That's like, yeah, I don't think we're in a team plus series, but it's nice to know we'll have the option. And have decent saddles for them. Is there anything else I can move it down here? There's probably a ton of stuff at the top. Oh, that, oh, hey. Ah. Oh, look, a piece of candy. So those. Copies. Start goes in the water. Alright. Let's see. Person next to them. Oh, hey there. Okay. Another hint to Seattle. Where do I want to go? A place to go look it up. Yeah, nothing earth-shattering. It's 2 in-game days of food hunting. I always sort of wondered, and I never really got a confirmation as far as like whether or not different types of loot, like the loot tables change based on the color of beacon. I mean, the resources outside or out the space biome do. I know that, but I mean, as far as, do you get, oh, hey, oops, it's down. get more saddles if it's a green drop or something like that versus something else. And, yeah, that's just sort of spitballing. I don't. Seems like it would definitely pay. Like I think you get more tech items if you get the teal drops. Than I all the evidence I have is very anecdotal, so that's sort of been my experience, but I certainly can't say one way or the other that's the case. And maybe they do change the rule tables, but they're only like slight changes, you know what I mean? Like slight variations. How are we looking? Almost 10 o'clock. So we're at about the 10-minute marker again. No, don't. Oh, there's wolves. I know there's wolves. If I get on top of this, I will be safe. I think. Oh, that's a really good loot. A really good set. Alright, they are definitely gonna get me. They have a rapid attack speed. Yep. Alright, oh that's fine. Take your bites. I'm out of here. You can spend some hours hunting drops, man. I know I certainly can. I've done it quite a bit. It's sort of I don't want to say it's a gambling mentality because you're not spending anything, right? It's really just time. But it's fun. It's like my kids like the Kinder eggs and LOL surprise dolls, and it's sort of like that. At least as far as I can tell. Like, what loot are you gonna get? I think I just got a really nice Rex symbol. Surely I can get one more before. One more before blast off. So I always wondered about the rain on this map. Like, where does it come from? I'm sure it's explained in the lore somewhere, but if there's no clouds, I mean, you can see it if they had like a sprinkler system in these cross games, but that's actually probably it. They probably have a sprinkler system in the cross games. I'm just gonna make that decision now. That's canon.
Whee!
Whee! You can do it. All right. How much time we got? 40 in-game minutes, so a couple minutes. I think we can get over here and get this in a couple of minutes. We're gonna burn in that direction anyway. Casually aligning. do it. Do this and then burn back to my little impromptu base. Oh man, there's two. There's no way I can get both of them, I think. Like, I'll be lucky to get this one. Hopefully it's got something good in it. Nice. I have to land on top of it, because... Where is it? Oh, there it is. Another Anki Stadia. Alright, and part of the blast off, these are about to disappear. Yep, gone. Okay. Too bad, sad from the law. Make a drop off. Maybe I could take an extra minute and sort the boxes a little bit. At least put saddles in one and, like, I don't know, gear and another, resources in a different one. That way I'll have at least a list of things to list of priorities to go for. That bumps me out. If I'd have stuck that landing, I might have been able to get the second one. And I probably have a long neck blueprint in it. I used that long stop before the 76. I don't think you have to put a terrible amount of effort into obtaining those at, like, higher levels. But saddles with the get a bunch. Let's see. Stuff there. Everything else there. You're cooking with gas. So a little deal like that. Let's see. That's a really good blueprint. That is a really expensive blueprint. Wow. 3,800 black pearls. Oh man. 12,000, almost 13,000 days. Oh, I've got quite a bit already anyway, so yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I've got almost a full ghillie suit. I've got a pair of legs back on the other server. So yeah, man. Get one more set of legs. So I need breakfast too. 2. You know what? We might have enough gas for hazmat suits. Sweet. Oh, well, maybe catwalk. Get rid of that. Ceilings. Yeah. We started spawning at. I'll tell you what, I'll make my way over to the other side. And hopefully in that time some stuff will spawn over here, and over there. While plenty over there, it'll give me a chance to spawn more stuff over here. Okay. Nice bright orange. You know, that's we don't use flamethrowers. I don't use flamethrowers usually, but I'll be damned if there shouldn't be an option. There it be. So, this stream is part of the 30-hour gaming challenge. Obviously not consecutively 30 hours. For the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. They are an organization dedicated to, or a nonprofit rather, dedicated to bear with me. There we are. Dedicated to researching blood cancers and attempting to obliterate them, as well as providing support to families and loved ones and the like, those affected. I think we make our way to the other side now. So, if you're feeling charitable, please feel free to follow the link in the description to my Facebook fundraiser. Otherwise, you can just look up the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society and make a donation directly to them via their website, or even just tell a friend. Honestly, really cool if you just tell a friend or like the stream so that maybe other people come across it. And hopefully let's raise some money for a good cause. I think what I'll do is probably do another quick scan around the excuse me, goodness. Yeah, it's nearly 1 a.m. Eastern time, so it's starting to turn into a pumpkin. But I'll do one swing around this other side here and collect what I can collect. Then I'll drop it off and we'll go ahead and call it a night. I say a few more minutes. I don't want to put time on it, because if I keep getting into it, then it could be a ways longer. But I'm relatively sure that I'll go ahead and tie this off pretty soon. And that'll be right around like 8.5 hours or something. So right around at least 22 more hours of Ark streaming. So if you want to subscribe and all that, see that, or interaction in general, like I said, the idea is to raise awareness. That's the important thing. So even if it's not me, go find another streamer doing this, and participate in there. Get a bunch of people, going. YouTube specifically loves engagement. The more people that are interacting, the more it pops up in the algorithm. So please, by all means, leave a comment if you're watching the bot, or decisions. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Leave a comment if you're watching the bot, or say something in chat. Help out. Would be greatly appreciated. Oh, it's all right on top of it. Dude. Yep, and it's gone. See ya. Let's jump, I said. It's kind of shit right now. Alright, anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna go the long way around, because that's a sure deal. That's the thing that's there. So if we swing around this way, am I gonna see? Yep, there we go. Good call there. There's two, there's three right around. God, I love this map. This map is so underrated. I will love this map a lot more if they gave me a long neck blueprint. Or at least a rifle, that'd be great. Yeah, we'll zigzag a little bit. A little bit of zigzagging. So sit back with your pack of zigzags. True. Not terribly concerned about them. I don't think they can reach me. Gloves? There's no way I'm touching that and stuff. Alright, grab a pistol. Somebody is going to want to make bullets for it. Try to use it. Friends don't let friends use pistols in Ark. Unless you're on PvP, I guess. I don't know if the PvP adds to it, but I assume so. Yeah, save button. Nice. Okay, I'll take the blue pen. Whatever, owl. Oh, hey, a bug too. Come at me, bro. Can't even keep up. Okay. Sure, I'll fight. Alright, so why did I pick that up? Good God. I don't want that garbage. Alright, snow owl game for alarms featuring alarms. There's you slow owl. Thank you for playing. There seem to be a lot more owls than I remember. Okay, so how are we looking? Oh, now I'm seeing the targets of opportunity. Okay, so here. Sort out my stuff. Settle. Get rid of these skins. That's another thing I'm looking forward to is the Ark animated series. I think. Oh, that's fair about you. think that's going to be a lot of fun. I honestly, I hope that it's actually. I thought I'd already picked up some textures. Maybe I'm tracking them. Yeah, you know, just do this. So take that. I wonder. Oh, sorry, I was gonna put levels into his plate. Okay, that's not really great. Like we need him to be able to carry more. I honestly don't think it's worth it to try to get the trend on to do this. Seems pretty questionable to me. Give the Pokeball. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and call her there. Thank you very much for watching. I texted Fjordur. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Drive safe and